Alright. Alright. Control C, Control V, do not understand. Computer. I'll need just one more second to get this ready. Good. Alright. Seems good. Alright, I'm gonna get started playing. Alright, what were we up to last time? Go to sleep. Okay. Let's check the shop, and then I'll go to sleep. I would love to sell you my extra doughboy loaves. And this... I'll keep the doughboy rolling then, just in case. I think I'm good. And now I would like to buy from you. I will buy an expired seltzer just in case. Some government-issued sardines. Why not? I'll have some of that. I'll grab that. And then I can go in here, and I can... So I can either have the stylish sunglasses, which give me moxie, or I can have the Cola War haversack, which gives me item drops. Item drops are better than damage. I hope. I hope I don't regret that. But I probably won't. Hey Sherlock, before you go to bed, I need you to approve a new tenant for the storefront next door.
What? Why is that up to me?
Somebody's gotta do it. There's 3 applicants for the place.
Okay, what are they?
The first The first applicant is Rodkin's Fine Jewelry. A jewelry store could really class up the old Plunkett Street. The second is Truncheons and Bludgeons. This fella's really excited about weaponry. And the last is Bertram's Bakery. Bert's a buddy of mine from restaurant days. He makes a good loaf. Okay, so I want a jewelry store, a weapon store, or a bakery. That is a tough question. I have an alright weapon. I think I have more weapons than jewelry, and I kind of want a jeweler.
Let's go with the jeweler. Sounds fancy.
Okay, I'll get moved in and get to the next storefront ready for applicants. Maybe I'll get them all. That's just what I get first is a jeweler. Oh. All of my favorite pants gone. Hey Jeff, listen, no hard feelings, okay? I understand in retrospective you must have had problems at home, and I just want you to know everything is okay now. I see, since this is just a dream version of you, you're still as much as a jerk as you were in the 3rd grade. Hey, if this was actually happening, I'd be really mad. What a jerk.
Excuse me, I need to get past you.
Why, are you in a hurry to wake up? Darling, it's Crimbo. You should be making merry.
Crimbo's still months away.
But it's always Crimbo in dreams, dear.
Marry Crimbo, then.
Merry Crimbo, dearie. I didn't have time to properly introduce myself before. I'm Dark Noel.
Dark Noel, eh? You're really taking this motif seriously, right down to your weird, evil-looking Crimbo hat.
Evil-looking? I told you at the refrigerator factory it's just a... Wait. You're telling me that you can see the special Crimbo magic with your eyes?
Yes, if that's what that is.
This is decidedly unfestive news. I better talk to the president.
You want to talk to Calvin Coolidge about your Crimbo hat?
I want to talk to the real president about you.
I see.
Yes, that's the problem, my dear, and I'll see you soon with the solution. Alright, I think that's all I can really get out of here, but I'm gonna check again just in case.
That's what a detective does.
Alright, alright. Yeah, nothing more I can do here.
Who the fuck are you?
You may call me Don Toblerone. I represent a certain organization of, shall we say, like-minded criminals.
Organized criminals like the mob? Wait, you're the Don of the local mob? The mob boss in my room personally?
No, no, no. I'm not the Don. That is merely my nomenclature. It's an abbreviation for Donald.
Oh, well that's confusing.
It's been a matter of some confuscation. Yes, I do have a sobriquet, but I don't care for it very much.
What is it?
Donny Thesaurus.
I'm gonna hazard a guess they call you that because you like long words?
That is very astute of you, of course. This astutation comes as no surprise to me. My associators tell me you handled yourself well during the conflagration at the refrigerator manufactorium.
I handle myself well all the time.
I am here to propound you for your considerationing a certain proposition.
Come again.
I am here to make you an offer.
Oh, can I refuse?
Certainly, though your refusal will be, shall we say, unadvisory.
Well, what's the offer?
From time to time, my colleagues and I have certain requirements, but lack the necessary manpower to achieve them. At such junctures, we make lucrative arrangements with certain capable individuals. We find ourselves at this moment at a juncture such as junctures I have thus obscribed.
So you want me to do contract work for the mob?
Exactingly.
Can I think about it and get back to you?
No, I require your responsitivity with immediance. With the mob? Without the mob? Honestly, I think the mob. I think we can go with the mob. Mob's never done anything bad. They haven't killed people.
Okay, sure, why not?
An excellent decision, if I may articulate such.
So what happens now?
Just sit tight, as they say, we'll call upon you telephonically. He gives you a curt nod, then leaves the room through the window. It takes him 3 or 4 tries to work the lash.
Alright, then.
Hey there, Sherlock. How'd you sleep?
Fine, until a mob guy crawled in my bedroom window.
Oh yeah, that window is pretty lousy. Anyway, the next antique I need you to find is a compass, the direction kind, not the circles kind, the Detectotron. Says it's out near Crystal Dream Lake.
I don't know where that is, but I bet it's too far a walk. Do you have a car I can borrow?
No, but I have something even better than that.
2 cars?
A bus pass. The stop out front is your gateway to a whole wide world of adventure.
Swell, thanks. Where do I go when I get there?
Unfortunately, I couldn't get any more specific reading than near the lake. Something about the place is making the instrument go all screwy. Here, take this map.
This is a postcard.
It has a map of the lake on it.
It has a picture of the lake on it.
Yeah, that's what a map is, a picture of a place.
I guess I can't argue with that.
Hey, Charles, nothing really.
Once again, Calliope. Who are you?
A blonde flapper cracks her chewing gum, then gives you a sharky grin and a little wave. Hey there, big boy. You're Sherlock Bones, right?
Who's asking?
Oh, look at you being all tough and mysterious. Well, Molly Buttons is who's asking, Buck. And I do like games, but don't push your luck with me.
Okay, you got me, so how do you know my name?
The boss sent me to lend you a hand and to keep an eye on you, savvy?
What? Hey now, I put in my 2 weeks notice before I left Poughkeepsie, fair and square.
Huh? No, not that boss, you Palooka?
The boss. The boss?
You know. She glances over her shoulders and hisses at you.
The mob boss. Oh, that's the boss.
Sheesh, I can't tell if you got a screw loose or if you're just funning with me.
I like to keep people guessing. So what, you're supposed to You're supposed to partner up with me?
That's the deal, McNeil.
And do what? 20-something girl like you working for the mob anyway.
Hey now, I ain't just a pretty face. She pulls a Tommy gun with a full-size drum magazine from behind her back, gives it a flip in the air, and catches it with a mad glitter in her eyes.
Dang. Should probably put that away. Cripes, you have to whisper the boss, but you're fine with waving a machine gun out in public?
So we teaming up or what?
You know what? Sure, why not? Welcome to the party.
Peachy, you want I should come with you right now, or cool my heels at Algernon's bar for a while?
Come with me now.
Oh, come with me now. Okay, you have it. You got it. Let's hit the bricks. Hit those bricks. Alright, well. I've got a new companion. Okay, so it's bus stopping around. What do I got on the side list? There's that, and then the testing out of dubious grenades. Alright, other than that, I don't really have much else. So, if I can test it out in... Oh, Chapter 2, The Spooky Forest. I didn't know that would activate Chapter 2. Can I go back? Yes, I can. No, thank you. I don't just want to talk to random people. That's rude. I'm a detective. Okay, you're the only person here. Okay, fine.
Excuse me, are you the lighthouse keeper?
Ellipses.
Sorry to bother you, my name's Sherlock Bones.
Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I just, ain't talked out loud in a while. I get rusty.
I see lighthouse keeping's a lonely job, huh?
Well, it's solitary, that's for sure. I ain't minded, though. Ain't exactly a people person. What can I do for you?
What does a lighthouse keeper actually do?
Well, used to be I had to light the lamp every sundown and then use it again, and then douse it again on sunrise to save on fuel.
Used to be?
When it was an oil lamp, you gotta hook up to the electrical grid a couple years ago, though. So now I just leave it on all the time. About all I have to do now is change the bulb once in a while.
Sounds very peaceful.
Yeah, that it is. Nice and quiet, and plenty of time on my hands.
You must have a bunch of hobbies.
Yeah, got a book, and a whittling knife, and plenty of middle distance to stare into.
How'd you get into this line of work?
Oh, my family's always been lighthouse keepers on both sides. Ma and Pa kept lighthouses within sight of each other. Used to wink the lights back and forth once in a while.
Aw, that's kinda romantic.
You know, I never did find out how I was actually born.
What?
Anyway, was there something you needed?
Have you seen an old compass around?
The direction kind or the circles kind?
Directions.
Yeah, got an old one. I picked it up at an estate sale about 20 odd years ago. I'd reckon I'd show it to you, but it's upstairs and the lighthouse is flooded.
Flooded?
Yeah, filled right up to the top. Have a look through the window there and you might see a fish pass by.
How did that even happen?
Pump broke.
No, I mean, how does the lighthouse just fill up with water? We aren't even below sea level here.
Something to do with the tides, I reckon.
This is a lake.
Anyhow, I need a Glaxton valve to fix the pump. There's a hardware store down the road a piece if you got a mind to help out.
Alright. Bye, Sherlock. War and Peace, huh? That's a hefty one.
Find the bookmark now.
Of course. Oh, looks like you're just starting.
Been reading it about 5.5 years.
Your bookmark is still in chapter 1.
I just got up to the last sentence of it. I've been reading one word every day.
War and Peace is almost 600,000 words long.
Yeah, don't tell me how it ends.
I won't.
None of this is all that good, and by that I mean it doesn't...
This is a nice chess set. Did you whittle the pieces yourself?
Yeah, took me 16 years.
Took you 6 months to carve each piece?
Pawns went quicker in the taller ones, but more or less, yeah. The horses were particularly tricky. No sense in rushing it.
Want to play a game?
Can't, already got a game in progress.
The only piece that's been moved is a single white pawn.
Yeah, I went first. That's about 2 years ago.
Who are you playing with?
Nobody.
Well, here, I'll play you.
Interesting.
It's your turn.
Don't rush me. I want to consider all the possibilities. Come back in 3 or 4 months.
Right. That's a long way to the hardware store, but I don't got much else to do.
Molly points out a sign posted at the fork of the trail. Sandwich Historical Village and Witch Trial Museum. Ooh, witches. Let's go check it out.
You like that kind of spooky stuff?
It's the berries. Gets the blood pumping, you know?
Well, if they have a haunted house, you have to promise not to shoot any of the actors.
No promises.
Yeah, we can check out the museum on our way.
The village of Sandwich was home to a terrifying witch cult until all the inhabitants were convicted and executed in witch trials in 1692. The village stood empty and uninhabited for hundreds of years. Come explore the town and learn more. This house was the residence of the Dorth family. Step aside to learn more. The Danforth residence has been converted into a gift shop for your convenience. That's not... Danforth, not Dorinth. Why did I read Dorinth? The Danforth residence has been converted into a gift shop for your convenience. Why not take a jar of the sandwich cream that was the village chief export, besides witchcraft? Cat, can I... I'll buy whatever you have. Let me have the cat rubbing paper. This special piece of paper is made for rubbing on historical graves or such like that. Thanks to advancements in rubbing technology, you don't need any charcoal or anything. Alright. And sandwich cream. Hecate is staring glumly at an empty dish. Fill the dish. You fill the dish with thick cream and Hecate starts going to town on it. New cat unlocked. You can now pet Hecate to receive a boon. I replaced... That's better than that one. It gives me more. And that's all I want. Putnam House, which partially burned down under extremely witchy circumstances. An antique ragdoll on display here. Take a look. The ragdoll has a bunch of old pins and needles stuck into it, and for some reason has the word boring embroidered across its front. The little plaque on the front of the plinth says witches frequently use special dolls called poppets to curse their enemies. This one was apparently to target a Mrs. or Miss Boring, though no one of that name is listed on the town records. And then in tiny text at the bottom of the plaque, these pins were not found with the poppet, but were added for demonstration purposes. Everything in this house was destroyed by fire except these two objects which were found concealed inside a metal box. It appears to be someone's diary. Oh yeah, the little description on the front of the plinth says Diary of Delilah Putnam, so that confirms that. Mostly it doesn't look interesting enough to be worth deciphering the archaic handwriting and spelling, so we flip ahead to the last page. 6th of March, 1692. I hate that Peter Proctor so much. He thinks he can just go around being as mean as he wants to everyone just because he has lots of money and lives in a big house and all. I should have used a much stronger curse. It would have been worth the trouble. The security guard is keeping a close eye on things in here, which honestly isn't very difficult since there's only 2. Ah, there. Hello, welcome to the Putnam house. Please don't touch the exhibits. I just touched the exhibit to turn the page. Excuse me, dude. Sorry, sir. I just get paid to stand here and keep an eye on things. I don't actually know anything about the exhibits. Oh, I guess that won't work. This trowel may have been used to bathe human sacrifices before the ceremony. We don't have any evidence of that, but it seems possible. Well, I might as well fish in it. Saddle shoes? I'm still fishing. What? Fish in a sack? What? How many times can I fish in here? What are they? How much stuff am I just taking out of this? A cheese loaf. That was one of the original things I got. Saddle shoes. Ride the ground like a horse. Alright, yeah. New shoes, new me. Might as well make a fish wish. 23 meat. $21 meat. I might as well get as much meat as I can from each thing that gives meat a day. 19 meat. We actually use this well for water, so please don't throw meat into it. So it's actually better that I'm taking the meat out. Nice gazebo. The sign reads, Sandwich gazebo, vagrants not welcome. That's not very friendly. I'm not a vagrant. Traces of strange plant matter in these tubs prove that they were used for brewing all kinds of horrible potions. Or they were used to haul things. You look in the tub, but don't see any identifiable traces of plant matter. Guess you'll have to take the sign's word for it. The wealthy Proctor family owned the biggest and most conveniently toilet-adjacent house in this village. Sandwich Church also served as an ersatz town hall, courtroom, racquetball court, and dark sorcery place. Man, they're really pushing that this place was filled with witches. This gotta be some sort of... I don't believe them. In 1692, the inhabitants of Sandwich were executed in a witch trial that were popular at the time, as evidenced by this old signpost announcing one such trial. The sign is written in rough black wax. Today is the trial of Patricia... Oh my god, why did I think it was Patricia? Patricia Williams, who stands accused. The rest of the sign is too weathered and decayed to read. The altar where the town's witches perform their horrifying sacrifices. Note the bloodstains. An old and dilapidated church altar. There are some brown splotches on the corner that could possibly be bloodstains. I guess. Could just be dirt. Old little cemetery behind the church. I'll check that out. An old-fashioned 3-seat outhouse. A new-fashioned 3-seat outhouse. Three sinks and one toilet. That's the height of modern convenience. This is the Proctor family. This chessboard has clearly been left out on display as an allegory for the battle between good and evil. Black is winning, representing a warning for all good-hearted people to be vigilant against the encroaching forces of darkness. I don't really know about that, Chief. This iris appears to depict several important ancestors of the Proctor family line, though due to low resolution of embroidery used at the time, it's impossible to discern exactly who. It has been pointed out to us that the Arras is unlikely to have been manufactured in the capital of the Pas de Calais department of northern France, and therefore is merely a sparkling tapestry. I'm not fond of this plant. There's no plaque on this table. It must have always been boring. According to the county records, these were the most expensive stairs in the county. They go up a full 1.5 floors. Why? Stairs to the 2.5 floor? Oh. The upstairs rooms are off limits while we catalog the contents. Please pardon our dust. This bedroom was traditionally given to servants as it was felt by the proctors that it would be less of a tragedy if they go up in the middle of the night and fell down the stairwell. Miss Proctor's bedroom is especially off limits while we figure out how to deal with the strange mold we found behind the wallpaper. Miss Proctor's bedroom, home to the county's most extensive collection of cravats. This was the bedroom of Peter Proctor, the only child of Nicholas and Abigail Proctor. This was the Proctor spare room where they kept spares of all the expensive things they owned. This room is not part of the house, or and also is not part of the house. Alright, well, I can't exactly go inside. I can't slip past the... Oh, it's got two. These stairs just go up until they have hit the wall. Seems like rich people just always have had weird taste. Okay. That was a whole lot to read. Hey, Molly Buttons. Everything alright? My Roscoe's getting rusty. Let's blow this joint and go find some action. Better keep your peepers peeled, pal. These woods are a good place for an ambush. Of us or by us? Which would you rather? Alright. Well, cemetery it is. Welcome to the Sandwich Cemetery. Please be respectful of the graves. Also check out how many of them were terrifying witches who were executed in the witch trials of 1692. Okay. There's some weird occult symmetry symbols here. I've seen those before. Alright, well. There's not much else to find here. To the hardware store. Oh. You are startled by a tiny skull painted on the side of the tree. You are then unsettled by the realization that it's just a deadhead moth. You learned how to deal with these things back in college. Deal with it. Put your face extremely close to the moth and then scream, "Get out of here, you dumb moth!" Startled by your scream, the flies away, leaving only a faint mist which you collect. Alright, well, I already had some Eldritch Mist. After a short hike, you find a small hardware store nestled in a sparse wood surrounding the lake. It is a very model of a down-home country hardware store, except it doesn't have any old-timers sitting out front chewing the fat. Maybe it's their day off, or maybe they ran out of fat to chew. Specifically. Okay, there's occult symbols outside. It's those same occult symbols that I saw outside of that other place. Does that mean this place is going to have something horrid in the basement? The proprietor, you presume? You're the proprietor, I presume. Hey, yo, welcome to the Valley Hardware, best hardware store in Crystal Dream Valley. Why's that? Because it's the only hardware store in Crystal Dream Valley. Ha ha! Been a long time since I got to use that joke. Don't get many new customers or new jokes. What can I do for you? Ask about, I need a pump for the lighthouse keeper. Think it was a Glarston pump that he said? Glarston. What's he need a coffee urn valve for? Maybe it was something else. Glaston? Maybe it was something else. Garpson? Okay, Marston? Why? Malston? Snackston? What? Oh my god, it's a klaxon valve. Oh, guess not. A Clarkston? Oh my god. Claston? Okay. Claxton? Oh my god, this is awful. Saxton? Sloxton? Okay, so I thought it was a Glarston, so let's look for something next to a Glarston. Glixton? Gloxton? Gluxton? Well, I mean, technically, yes. Gluxton? Alright, Wixton. Glaston. Carpston. Glaxton. Oh, okay, a Glaxton valve. I was close! I was close! A Glaxton valve? Well, shucks. They stopped making those nearly a decade ago. I guess there's a slight chance they still got one in the back room. Ain't been back there since termites got in the inventory, or maybe after it got flooded. Anyway, it's a real biblical style of disaster back there. Here, I'll unlock the door for you so you can go take a look around. If you can find a Glaxton valve in that mess, you're welcome to it. Thanks. Mind your step in there. Alright, what else can I do? I just want to see what you got for sale. A battery, comfy hat lining, cooking with power tools. Well, of course, I'm gonna get that one. Self-adhesive bits, sharpening stone, steel-toed boots, used plunger. Oh! That's slightly better, but it uses muscle, which I'm not too keen on. I'll buy an extra couple fuses, because why not? Okay, I ended up buying everything. I have no self-control, and this is my problem to deal with. That's a door to the Christmas dimension. Where's the Glaxton valve? I've been looking for that. Well, at least it did have some strange thing in the back room. So the sign outside did make sense. You step through the hole in the door and immediately feel a sickening lurch in your stomach and a burst of "this was a bad idea" in your mind. Like this when you hit the first drop on a traveling carnival's rusty and hastily assembled roller coaster. After a moment, when your feeling has subsided enough, you open your eyes and look around. It looks like you're still in the same place you were, except someone came in, cleaned everything up while you weren't looking. Huh. Workbench covered in tools. Deal 5 stench damage to all enemies, deal 5 spooky damage to all enemies, or restore 15 HP. Nothing yet. I don't. There's a 1917 calendar on the wall by the desk, and it looks brand new. As you leave the storeroom, the shopkeeper spins around and you both stare at each other in surprise. You because the shopkeeper looks quite a bit younger than he did when you went in here, and him because, hey now, what in the heck are you doing in my back room? How'd y'all get back there without me seeing you? I'm a termite inspector. I didn't call for any termite inspector. No, I do surprise inspections so the termites won't find out in advance. How'd you get past me? I'm very good at my job. Huh, well, I don't expect you found any termites. I make my own custom pesticides. Yes, it seems to be pretty effective. I might have to go back in there do a follow-up check later, though. That's fine, I suppose. Just don't move stuff around too much. I like to keep it tidy back there. No problem. Welcome to Valley Hardware. Best hardware store in Crystal Dream Valley. Why's that? Well, shucks, nobody ever asked me to justify that claim before. Is it because it's the only hardware store in the valley? Ha, that's a good one. I'll have to remember that. I'm sure you will. What can I do for you? You're renting outhouses? I mean, you're renting outhouses? Yeah, at least I was. Now the indoor plumbing's starting to get popular. There's no market for them anymore. I just got the ones left, and after that, I'm calling it quits on putting up new ones. I'd like to buy one of those new Glaxton valves. Sorry, government fellas bought my entire stock. What? Yeah, for the big dam they're building. I can order you one, though. How long will that take? 6 to 8 weeks.
You mind holding on to it for me if I'm not back right away?
Oh, sure, that's no problem. How long you figure?
11 years.
Haha, what? No, forget how I said that's... Haha, what? No, forget how I said that. That's not a problem. Well, nuts. Listen, I can tell you bought a heap more Glaxton valves than what they're gonna need for that dam. If you go up the worksite, you might be able to get the foreman to sell you one of their spares.
Where is it?
Southeast end of the valley. You got a map?
Well, I have a postcard.
Crystal Dream Lake. I've never heard of that, but it's got a little picture of the dam on it there, I see. That's about the same place relative to here. The Crystal Dream Dam.
Great, thanks. Can I, what do you have for sale?
You don't have the money. Do have some money. All of it's like half price because this is in the before times. Why did I buy all of it from him? Oh, okay. What can I sell you? Oh, so he used the plunger. Might as well buy the fuse, the matches, and then come back for the other stuff. Alright, can I go outside? Alright, well, time to go back. See what I can do. I've already bought out your entire stock. Let's go back to Ocean City. I would like to go to the Gothaway Park and see if I can. While meandering the streets of Ocean City, you encounter a man carrying a medium-sized piece of luggage, not brief enough to be called a briefcase, but unsuitable to be a suitcase, for more than 2 suits.
Hey there, friend. You look like someone who appreciates a fine pair of pants. Do I? What does that even look like? Astute, discerning, even dare I say, perspicacious. I've never met anyone who dared say that word before. Listen, I've got a pair of pants that's gonna knock your socks off. The wax slacks. Alright, I'll buy 'em. I'm such a sucker for a good item. Maintenance overalls. Wax slacks. I'll try them out. I think they look good on me. Every day I seem to be able to get a bit of meat from here. Why not? Alright. It's a little bit of meat, but it works like a charm. Fish in a sack. Just sell it. Cooking with power tools. Alright, steel toe boots. Oh yeah, I needed to try these out. Oh, they just make a lot of sounds. Alright, I think I'll stick with the saddle shoes. Okay. Books, here we go. The Melting Mind. Mind Melt. Handgun's Tale. I need a bit more mysticality, but I'm running low on moxie, mysticality, and muscle. Is that because I haven't eaten anything today? What do I got for food or potions? Sleaze armor, muscle, maximum physical armor, moxie. What do I got? Ooh, that's pretty good. I'll keep it just in case. I can go buy something. Actually, I'm in the right spot to buy something. I just gotta go in here. Do I want to be Mysticality? Or inventory? What do I got for weapons? 2 damage to all enemies. It doesn't up it though. Mysticality plus 2 hot damage. Moxie plus 2 physical damage. Moxie plus 2 physical damage. Bleed. This is kind of the best. But this is also like, then I don't even have to worry. I can just do 2 damage to everything, which could be upwards of 18 or 2. This technically does the same amount of damage as my other one. This does hot damage, this does stench damage. I'll do this, and then I'll get myself Moxie. Increase muscle by 1, or... Well, I could do that. This already does me muscle. Okay, so this is Mysticality 3, 5, 7. Or I can do Moxie 4. Okay, that's a melee weapon, so I am gonna want that. And then... Three, 6, 2, 4, 6. So either way, it's the same how much damage I do. Unless I do this. Grab this. Grab this. And I grab myself some nice, good Mysticality tea. Weak mushroom tea. That gives me 4 Mysticality, which goes to 8 damage. It's 2 and 2. And then I just need 1 more Mysticality. But I really want this. But I also want this. It's only 50 XP. That's actually the cheapest. I could finally learn what the gun book does. I'm gonna do it. It's worth it. Gun book, where are you? I want the gun book. The story is pretty boring. It contains some very technical, complex descriptions of advanced shooting techniques. Study them. You commit the techniques to memory and then practice them by shooting the book to pieces with the nearest convenient handgun. I now get +1 damage to ranged attacks. Which I don't think changes anything, because I still think it's actually better for me to just, like, until I get a good enough gun, I think it's better. I just wanted the perk finally. Let's go back to Crystal Dream Lake. Let's head over to the dam. Two things of which are hard to describe, but let's say they're more or less like smoking holes in space through which you can see a faint light of distant and dying stars float up to you with an air of menace. The two orbs squint at you, and Dark Noah's voice echoes inside your head in a way that makes your eardrums itch. Well, well, if it isn't my favorite holiday party crasher, perhaps I need you to be more explicit about the fact that you weren't invited. I don't really get the holiday thing. I like Crimbo, okay? It's my thing, and I'm sticking with it. You must have had a weird childhood. That's none of your business. And neither is the rest of this investigation, or whatever you think you're doing. You need to learn to keep your nose out of other people's affairs. I'm just trying to find my uncle. How about you keep your nose out of my affairs? What a disagreeable little urchin you are. Do you know what naughty children find in their Crimbo stocking? Yeah, a festive cheese log. You swirl your hands in a mystical pattern and launch a cheese log covered in chopped almonds and napalm at the orbs. Dark Noel's screech can be heard through the explosion. Arg, that's it. You're on the very naughty list now. Next time we meet, I'm going to deck your halls. The black orb vanishes in a little puff of smoke. Fa-la-la-la-la, jerk. I would have rather done the fight than I would have gotten XP. What the fuck? Maybe I got some XP. I can't tell. This pump has a Glaxton valve on it. This pump has a Glaxton valve on it. Another one of those time doors. Fishing. 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 That's all the fish I can do. Can I siphon the goo? I want the... Alright, well, I'm gonna go through the time... Wait. Can I get back through the door? I can't. Okay, we're good. Crate labeled pipe shoes. See what's inside. You got pipe shoes. I might as well try them out. That's very loud. I'm going to continue to use it. Some careless dam worker has abandoned their toolbox here. Their loss is my gain. Fish. What? No, I do. I've got plenty of money to buy a new fishing rod. Hey, Noel says nobody who ain't on the crew is allowed in this site. No, Noel? Yeah, Noel the foreman, Noel White. Aw, jeez. The man clutches his stomach. Are you alright? Just starving as all rest. The crew went to lunch, but somebody had to stay here and keep all those rubberneckers and looky-loos off the side. I drew the short pants. Short pants? Do you mean straw? Nah, we had got these little 6-pair pants we found when we cleared out these nest of fairies. I see. Can I have them? No, because we have no way of picking who stands guard. Oh man, I can't believe how hungry I am. Feels like I'm gonna turn inside out. What about that table over there that says lunch? There's a reason everybody else left the side to eat, pal. You don't want to eat what Noel considers lunch. How bad could it be? Is it jelly deals or something? Man, I'd kill for a jelly deal. Noel brings those sandwiches that are just a bunch of peppermint sticks between 2 bland sugar cookies. You can get a stomachache just watching someone else eat one. Blech. That sounds awful. That is because it is awful. Offer him something to eat. Cheese loaf. Glintenbrock government. Offer him cheese loaf. Oh wow, thank you. He greedily devours it. His
Stomach is still growling. How about this homemade cookie? How about a freshly baked roll? How about another freshly baked roll? How about some government-issued sardines? How about this Glinkenbrot? It just took a whole bunch of food. Braxton valves. I get a fish in the sink. Handful of clean water. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Aww. I really want a fish in it. Anything else out here? Alright, I guess I'll grab one of them Glaxton valves and go back to the future. I'm sure that will have no repercussions and I won't immediately be underwater. Okay, yeah, I have to switch my shoes. Please, just saddle shoes. Um... Can I grab the other one from here too? No, I can't. I had to give up so much just for them to only have one Glaxton valve. It was just a bunch of food. I don't really care about it. I can get more. Now let's head back to the lighthouse, because I got the Glaxton valve. 3 figures approach you, their faces obscured by the shadows of the trees. Wah, wah, ooh! Excuse me. What? Who are you? As they step into the light, you see that they have human bodies, but their heads are hideous, misshapen fungal growths. They glare at you with black, beady eyes. Wah, ooh, wah! Holy crap on toast. Wah, ooh, ooh? The strange men look somewhat mollified. They hold a short, whispered conference, and then one of them nods to you. Ooh, 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 wah, ooh! And with that, they turn around and disappear into the forest. Holy shit, I can speak mushroom. Ah, hello again. Hello again. I got this valve you asked for. Did you install it? No, I have it right here. Won't do us much good in your hands like that. Go hook it up on the pump outside. Fine, fine. Hi, hello again. I installed the valve. Hey, yeah, been watching the water level through the window here. Should be dry enough for our purposes now. Come on upstairs. He disappears through the door behind me. Follow him. Follow him. Bulbs. Bigger lamp. Well, here we are. Welcome to where the magic happens. Magic? Sure. Fiat Lux. Old lightkeeper's joke. So, can I have the compass now? What? No, certainly not. I need that. But you asked if I had an old compass, and I said I did, and I show it to you. Never said nothing about giving it to you. Oh, well, I really need it. So do I. I gotta calibrate this lamp to the North Star every so often, and I need a good compass to show me which one is the North one. What if I get you a new one? Nope, I said a good one. The new ones ain't any use at all. Why not? 'Cause how they changed them. What changed compasses? They didn't teach you this in school? Folks got short memories. It was only around the turn of the century some Atlas company bought the patent on West and rebranded it as New North, then did a recall on all compasses and issued new ones. They all point west now, and that's useless for my purposes. Okay, well, how about if I find you another old one then? If you can find another pre-new north compass in at least as good as condition as mine, then sure, I'll swap you. Don't really get what the point of that would be, though, since you'd already have one. Well, it's a long story. Never mind, then. Here, maybe this will help you. Most old compasses got radiant paint on the dial so you can pick them up at night. So you can read them at night. This old Geiger counter ought to be able to pick up the radiation from that. Where should I start? Well, most folks consider the old kind of compass to be trash nowadays, and if I was trash, I'd probably be at the old junkyard. Hey, thanks. You use 60-watt light bulbs? Don't need much, ain't that big a lake. Huh. I guess that's right. Can I steal stuff while he's upstairs? I guess I'll go visit the junkyard. You hear raised voices and the sound of a commotion nearby. You head in that direction to check it out. As you get nearer, the voices become clear. Someone's yelling for help. You pick up the pace, and as soon you find a small glade in the middle of the woods, filled with odd little structures and large, beautifully colored butterflies. Something feels a bit off, and the whole scene though, so instead of rushing in, you crouch in the bushes and creep around the perimeter, looking for some source of yelling. The group of the butterflies is nearer to the bushes than the others, and you can get closer to them, and you can see that they have little human bodies. They're fairies. Wow, real fairies! Just like the ones in the, fairy tales. They seem to be giggling maniacally about something. I didn't think we ought to mess with them, Mike. They're creepy. Oh, shut up, Jim. I ain't afraid of some weird butterflies. That sounds uncannily like regular human-sized voices. Weird. Are they mimics like parrots? Hey, get off my ear, you little varmint. What the? Oh, my. Ah, get it off of me. Huh? They always seem much nicer in the bedtime stories. Location unlocked. Fairy lair. Maybe deal with it later. That's fairly far away. I don't really want to go there right now. That'll take forever to get there. A heated fishing rod cooks the trash from inside. Huh. Oh. Alright, well, is that the same as my barbecue tongs? It is. I got a new ring as well. Sir Stilton. Stilton splatters deals 5 sleep damage to each target instead of 3. That makes it 15 damage. I think that's actually better than my full bump'em ring. Because it's like 9 damage, that's alright. 3 different targets, but 5 damage. Hive chest must be especially appealing to flies. Sorted grease and a fluorescent brush. I need 3 stench armor. I bet I can find that. Filters, elemental armor, stench. Really? Nothing? I think I had 1 stench armor at some point. Oh. Howdy, I'm Beanie. Hi, Beanie. I'm Sherlock. What are you up to? I'm trying to get this stove out so I can haul back to our hobo camp outside Ocean City. I can't really get muscle 5, so I'll have to come... I'll have to come back. Sleaze armor. Inventory. Filters. Elemental armor. Sleaze. Well, I've got 2. Oh. That would get me up to 5. I don't necessarily need 5. But that is... +1 to magical weapon attacks, +2 to magical weapon attacks, +3 to magical weapon attacks. Looks like I'm using magical weapons. The problem is I don't have another mysticality. So I'd have to go buy another one. if I switch over to get the thing out of this. Is the thing in here worth it? I guess I could always come back here later when I've got a bit more. I'm just looking. It turns out this garbage dump is much deeper and older than it initially appeared. Huge rooms and tunnels have been carved out of the trash like the worst archaeological dig imaginable. And just had to make a bad scene even worse. It looks like a whole gang of these horrible little fairies have made it home in here. Oh no. Half-buried shovel in here. Lots of fairies. Ringing this bell would certainly stir up some angry fairies. Is this like infinite? Oh. I'd be able to get somewhere if I had a bit more moxie. Which I can get. I'd have to switch over to my moxie build. Honestly, yeah, why not? I'll figure it out. Then drink this. Yes. That switches me over to moxie, which makes this slightly better. And then I switch back over to this. And now this does 8 damage. That'll be fine. Squeeze through. You squeeze into the burrow and wiggle your way through a series of nasty trash tubes. Eventually the garbage beneath you collapses, depositing you above a different chamber. Okay. There's quite a lot of radium in here. Someone threw away an entire fence. Teetering stack of crates holding up part of the ceiling. Wait. That's one of the old cow skulls. The Geiger counter is really going nuts. This must be the spot. Just beneath the surface, your shovel strikes the top of a crate. The Geiger counter continues its irritating trickery. Stomp through the crate lid. You give the top of the crate lid a mighty stomp and end up ankle deep in compasses. It's better than being ass deep in cump ankles. That's what you always say, haha. Anyways, enough jokes. You grab the least ruined looking compass. You got the item, old compass. You also breathe a sigh of relief as you turn off that annoying Geiger counter. Okay, why not? I'll take the cow skull. This would look great in your room. Alright, I got something for my room. That's one of the old West Day ones. Alright, kick it. Oh, it made a perfectly staircase-like heap. Okay, since I'm out here, I may as well put on one more sleaze armor, because I'm going to have to go buy more stuff anyway to switch back over to mysticality. So let's go sleaze armor. Pop on this lip balm. And that would let me search through here to get the nasty spoon, which I think actually is better for my thing. So that was worth it. Let's just switch back over to sword leaf sword, for a little bit while I figure out how to get 3 stench armor. Alright, let's head back to Ocean City. Head inside here, put up my cow skull. You hang the skull. You hang the cow skull over your desk. If anybody asks, you'll tell them you killed the cow yourself. It's better than when the cows came home, I gotta say. Alright. You check the message pad next to the phone. There's a note for you. Call down to you with a phone number. Call the mob back.
Salutations. Whom is telephoning, might I inquire? Hi, Don, it's me, Sherlock.
Ah, you reciprocated my missive. Commendable.
Yeah, what's up?
There's an assignment of which I require your performation.
An assignment?
Were I the comedic sort, I might refer to it as an undertaking. Haha.
I'm glad you aren't the comedic sort.
There's an antiquated distillery near Crystal Dream Lake, Grandpa Joe's distillery, to be precocious. It was abandoned when Prohibition began, albeit with a liquor manufacturing equipment intact. A group contrapositive on our own has claimed it as their territory, and we wish these bloodsuckers to be evicted with extreme prejudice.
So, you want me to give these bum rush to a bunch of rival mob goons?
There's no underground criminal organization that rivals our own in this vicinity. When I say bloodsuckers, it is my intention that you observe in that phraseology a high degree of literalness. The group of which I reference are Nosferatu. They're vampires! I'm fine with kicking vampires!
What?
Nosferatu, Languisier, Sigur, Draculas, vampires.
Okay, I get it. You're telling me there are actual vampires in this part of the world?
Affirmative, they've been a pain in our necks for quite an extensive period of time.
I appear to have inadvertently voiced another
witticism.
I didn't notice. Alright, I'll take care of the vampires, and I guess that isn't much weirder than the fishmen. Where's the distillery?
Additionally, you will be requisitioning the combination for the lock.
Let me guess, it's 1, 2, 3, 4?
Certainly not. Kindly allow us to credit for a modicum of operation securitizing. We select the most unassailable combination possible. 9999.
Alright, bye.
Alright, remember that. 9999. Let me get... $9999 is the lock combo. That seems good. Yes. Oops. Alright, it's time to go to here. Let's do some bean shooter practice. Every little bit helps.
Seems like maybe we shouldn't be shooting guns in the middle of the city.
Ah, baloney. It's copacetic. The fuzz here ain't worth a plugged nickel, and who else is gonna raise a beef when we're clearly healed?
I'll take your word for it as soon as I figure out what it was.
And we shoot some cans. Hello, Mr. T-Man. I require some teas. I require a Moxie tea and a Mysticality tea. Mysticality and a Mox tea. Alright, now I can go back to Crystal Dream Lake. And I can go back to Junkyard. Oh, nuts. Hold the line. I stepped in some kind of weird mushrooms. Spores all over the good dancing shoes, for crying out loud.
Dancing isn't as in actual dancing or as in back alley shooting?
Why'd I wear a different pair for each? That ain't that dissimilar. Hey, fragrant spores. Holy shit, that's really good. I'll use that when we're in some kind of persnicket. Alright. Could use it now. That'll just make me insanely strong. I'll just use this Mysticality. Let's switch over to the Nasty Spoon. Switch over to the Reporter Cufflinks. There we go. I now deal 8 damage and 10 damage with magical weapon attacks. You're a magical weapon, right? Yeah. We're good. Alright. Now I need to go and I need to... Can't help him yet. I gotta get more damage. If I go through here... I've already squeezed through that. I think that's just one of the infinite fights. I could try fighting my way through some fairies. Honestly, I'm gonna just do that. I don't need no fairies. Oh my god, he's got a gun! Oh my god, they've got multiple guns! Am I just dead? Holy shit. 6 damage, 6 damage. They're gonna heal, so I probably should take them down. And 4 damage. But that's 3 random opponents. Okay, well, let's start with splattering this. There we go. And then let's pop this on you. You won't be able to heal anyone now. I need a heal. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. And now I can take one more down. Oh, I can deal 10 damage. Let's get rid of you. Sleazed. Okay, I'm fine, I think. Alright, you're gonna thump Molly Buttons. And you're gonna thump Nightingale. Alright. They're both alive. Okay, okay, we're good. Nightingale's fine. Okay. There we go. They're all gone. They're all gone. That was a little close. Cause target to bleed for 3 and deal your mysticality plus 3 physical damage and reduce target mysticality. I think that's actually better, because even if it's not sleaze, it's still 10 damage and reduced mysticality. I think that'll do wonders against these fairies. Alright, I might as well... Oh my god. What just happened? Okay, let's start with 3 sleaze damage. 3 of these to do sleaze damage. Then I'll cook up one of them to get rid of one, and I'll probably take... Cook up you. Okay. Half on hot. Okay, this will just take you down, though. Alright, that's good. Ow. Ow. What? Arlington! Oh, okay, we're fine, we're fine. Alright. Yeah, I guess just shoot and deal 6 damage. Okay, you didn't take down anyone. I'm dead? I think I win, though. Huh! That was very close! That was very, very close, I gotta say. Okay, I now have 2 things that do the same, around the same thing. So that... Plus 5 XP from fights, plus 5 XP gathering. Use people with magic. Honestly, I think maybe plus 3 to magical weapon attacks might be the best bet. And I get an extra mysticality. I will be destroying. Oh, okay, this is where I was before. If I didn't have the 5 Moxie, I would have had to do that. These people are very strong. That is very... Oh, Sherlock. I don't actually have them to get this one. I have 149. Damn. Damn. Ring bell, sure. Oh no. Okay, well. 5. Alright, sleaze damage. Okay, it didn't hit the mushroom. Damage. 6 damage to the. Okay. Let's cook your brain. Wait, can I use this multiple times per turn? Like, let's get rid of zap. Okay. Five physical. 6. That's less than ideal. No! No! Okay, okay, I'm good. Arlington's fine. Okay, can I just... something like... It will. Destroyed. Fairy Star Wand, I've already got that. Squirrel Cheese and Arlington Strong. Alright. But I now have enough to grab the Wisdom of Jarlsberg or the Gorgonzola Tile. But I honestly don't really need the extra damage to fight things. I can't just talk my way around everything. Oh my god, stop, don't. Do not, do not. Oh my god, why do I only have like 10 HP? Shit. Okay. Why do I only have like 10? Let's deal some sleep damage. That's 12 damage. Holy shit, I think I just die here. I need to get rid of... I'm gonna do 18 damage. Have 11. Oh, 1 damage isn't that bad. Goodbye. Okay, I think I die. Okay, well, I'm very glad that happened. Okay, that's a good damage. Still alive, and that's what matters. Okay, I have 1 AP. Means I can sleaze damage to give them. Then I can't hot damage. What I can do is I can throw a combat item that I save. If anything, that'll like damage consistently. I can't toss a random grenade, that'll just kill me. Why do I only have 10 HP? go down. And to conjure up a mushroom. So I will zap it. Randomly shoot. Oh my god, he still counts? I thought he was gonna leave. Zap. I did it. It only cost me a little bit. Fairy cake and a fairy nut. Alright, what were they hoarding over here? Another one of the shadow rifts and a perfectly novel piggy bank. Take off your clothes behind the privacy of this narration box. You slide into the tub. Your aches and pains and various worries drift away in the luxurious steam. Fish. Splish around for a while and muscle mysticality. See. Efficient. That's pretty efficient. Soggy used bandage. Handful of dirty water. Nasty. Alright, that's actually pretty good. I do only have 10 HP. I got rid of all my stuff that gave me HP. I don't actually need sleep, so I'll get some stuff that gives me HP. Please. Bartholomew Turtle and Arlington. Alright, I guess I'll step through the rift. See what's going on. What? Hell? Part of the nothingness is missing. I ain't heard no bell. I ain't heard no bell. I ain't heard no bell. A throbbing ring of negative energy around a smaller, less throbbing negative. You should ask Jessica about this next time you see her. Is that it? Is that all? Do I not get to do anything else here? Alright, yeah. Behind. Smash it. 240 meat. That's pretty good, actually. How much meat I need. Alright, I beat big boys. I can beat anyone in this place. Let's go. Let's start with my regular sleeves. And let's... Wait, let's do another sleeves. That's 30 damage in one turn. Holy shit, I wouldn't be able to do that. 6 physical damage, 4 physical damage, 7 physical damage. 4 physical damage. You get to die. Goodbye. Arlington, no! Oh, we're good. Alright, shoot him off. Arlington, no! Oh, okay. And bye-bye. Fairy skull. Ooh, okay. Okay. Have my attention. Fairy skull wand. Is it better than the fairy star wand? I don't think so. It doesn't it's mysticality. It's not better than spook. Which is spook. All I need is stench armor and some muscle. If I have muscle, I do not. I do have 7 stick. A lot of damage. I deal a lot of damage now with magical weapons. Alright, let's go to the distillery and figure that out. You happen upon a small rest stop type area just off the path with a tricky old picnic bench and square brick bunker that is presumably public. Although a sign on the door says out of order and the sound of flies buzzing inside doesn't incline you towards testing that. There's also a meat operated cola cooler which still has a couple cans of soda in it, although judging by the rest it doesn't look like it actually anything to file. Check the return slot. Buy a soda. My way. I got a free soda. Vampire. She glares at you as you approach, her eyes flashing red. Begone from this place. You have no business here. I do actually, and I'd like for you to invite me inside. But no. Don't you have to? I thought that was one of the big vampire things. If someone asks you to invite them inside, you have to do it. That is nearly the most opposite of true that is possible to be. Oh darn. Leave this place. The consequences will be most dire. Oh, come on, don't be like that. What's eating you? If you do not leave this place, the question, what is eating you? And the answer will be me. Aha, that was pretty good. Aha, yeah, you set me up for that one. Alright, I'll leave for now. However, just so I can use my XP to bitch. I will threaten you with my mystical powers. You cannot frighten me, foul creature, for your power issues from the darkness of the night and I... The night? Oh jeez, I completely lost track of the time. She looks at the midday sun, her hair bursts into flames. With a screech, she turns into a bat, which is still on fire and escapes into the hole in the side of the building. Huh. Worked out. I can just pop in through the hole. Okay, it doesn't change anything. Almost everything on this shelf is busted up trash, but there's one unsmashed crate of... This is where Grandpa Joe left all his broken glass. The booze here used to be stored now in Booze Heaven. Potions. Fancy potions. Stinking salts. I do need stench armor. Only 3 though. Aqua Mortis, Eldritch Beast, Triple Distilled Lipids, or Plasmatic Elixir. Basic potions. Do the toilet. I'll make one of them. Alright. Grandpa Joe's extra fancy garlic schnapps. There are a bunch of vampires hanging out in here and probably shouldn't be surprised. Okay, but the thing is, I need stench armor. I can make stinking salts that give me enough stench armor. Using my thing. And then I inhale these. I still have 6 mysticality. Well, more than enough. And that lets me open this valve. Crank open the valve and dump about 12 gallons of pure distilled garlic juice on the floor. Wow, even with stench protection, it's a nasal experience you won't soon forget. The vampires completely flip their collective shinola. Some of them turn into bats and fight each other to be first out of the hole in the wall. Some turn into mist and shoot out the cracks in the ceiling. Some run out the front door. After that, you hear several screams and realize it's still daytime outside. This should satisfy Don Toblerone and his boss. Hopefully they won't mind the smell. The Amethyst Choker, and the Inside Out Ring. Vampire Boots. Bundle. Cosmetic line. Is it cosmetic because it looks like that? Squeeze through this hole. Is there anything outside here that vampires dropped? Alright. The amethyst choker compared to cufflinks. If I need muscle, I could go do the muscle thing and the stench thing over at the junkyard now. You see a familiar looking person head towards you on the path. As you get near, you realize the reason he looks so familiar is because he looks exactly like you. Hi. Are you a clone or is this a time paradox or what? Turns out it's a time paradox, I guess. Oh, crazy. I agree. High five. Two of you, literally speaking, exchange a friendly high five. Wish him luck. Oh, well, I guess I should get going. Yeah, me too. Good luck. Yeah, me too. Oh, haha. I have to remember that one. You did. Continue on. Okay. Is that me from the future? Or me from the past coming from the junkyard to here? Alright, dig through it. Trash soaked pants. It's actually pretty good. But it would boost my max HP down to 13 that it was at. It's extra meat drops. Alright, and I can also go into my inventory, change out these reporter's cufflinks for the amethyst choker. What have I eaten? Oh, it's the stink. That's fine. Let's go into freshly baked bread. Oh, I still got the potion. So I can do potion and food. Alright. Alright. Help him get the stove out. With assorted grunting and heaving, the two of you manage to yank the stove free. Oh, thanks a million, pal. Now I just gotta drag this back to camp and I'll be in beansness. Where is this camp? Well, since you've done us a real favor here, I guess I can tell you. Actually, it's probably easier if I just draw it on your napkin. On your map. Is this a napkin? A mapkin? It is, yeah, thanks. See you around, Beanie. Alright, well, got the stove out for him, which means I can switch this back over to my reporter's cufflinks. And I still have plenty of damage because I have, like, a lot of damage. I have a lot of damage. Oh, wait, yeah, I need to go to the lighthouse and switch out the old compass for the new the new compass for the old compass. Let's go Greek grit. Oh my god, that's far away. Well, I'm going across the entire lake. I just wanted the pet store. One of these boxes is full of bees. A bee box, you think it's called. Check for honey. Impenetrable shellac. Apparently this boss has been harvested in years. The honey is hard as a rock. Smart of Greta to sell compassionate pets instead of indifferent ones. I guess that is true. That's a good business model. Alright. Oh, there's another cat. I can pet it. Scrawny looking cat. Okay, I might need to buy some food. Hello there. Welcome to Greta's Compassionate Pet Store. I'm Greta. Hi, Greta. I'm Sherlock. Can I ask you a question? Of course. Where are all the pets? Oh, they're out back. In cages? No, in the woods. I see. What stopped them from leaving? Compassion. Okay, what pets do you have for sale? Well, I've got this snake available for adoption. I've also got one giant mosquito left in stock. Tell me more about this snake. Oh, well, you can't go wrong with the world's most dangerous rope. This guy will totally fill your enemies up with poison. Just 150 meat. Maybe not for me. Giant mosquito, ugh. Hey now, don't knock it. A mosquito's great to have on your side in a fight. Not only can they suck blood out of stuff, they can also pump that blood into you to heal you. Mathematically speaking, that's twice the power. Alright. What do you feed these? Oh, you know, you don't have to worry about regular food. They'll graze or scavenge or whatever. They're very resourceful. Well, that's certainly convenient. If you want to soup them up a bit, make them really beefy, I sell some specially formulated familiar chow. A little uncomfortable with the words of like soup and beef in a pet store, but okay. Haha. Tell me about that special chow. I got 3 bags of familiar chow left. Familiar chow formulated beef. Not right now. Okay. Okay. Scrawny looking cat. Do I need like cat food? How do I get you to love me? How do I get you to love me? Okay, I have 257 meat. I need total of 300, 600. Where's it? The hardware stores got a shop. Arrange the stones. Good to know. What do you have for sale? Alright, I'd like to sell you some stuff. I no longer have need for these barbecue tongs. Let's go to the bottom. Welding gloves, I can still use those. Wax socks, I can still use those. I need to try those. Use plungers fine. If I still need my Moxie thing, I can do that. Squirrel cheese. That's fine. That's good. Shovel, I want to keep that. 1 bonus damage to a weapon. Physical armor to a pair of pants. Wait, I had this paper. Oh, it was only during combat. Alright. Nasty old leftovers. Nasty old coffee. Nasty goo. Match. Maintenance overalls. Jar of gross old vegetables. Hot rod. I'm going to keep that. Hearty wheat tea. I'm going to keep that. Haunted duck call. Amethyst choker. Grimy spatula. I can sell this. I have a better thing now. I just need 300 to start. I want the 2. Just sell it. Okay, I have a bunch of fish in a sack. Fairy knife, fairy skull wand, fairy star wand, fairy star wand. I can sell one of those. Fairy dust. Fairy cake. Alright, I'm going to, because my current character sheet effects is getting muscle from food, I would rather be getting mysticality food. So let's go to food and eat one of these fairy cakes, and that'll give me a big buff to my damage. Character sheet, I've got 45 XP. Let's go to the pet store and buy both the pets. I want both of them. I might as well check the drawer. Junk mail and a battery. Alright. I want the snake. Alright, snake. I'm gonna call you Danger Noodle. There you go. Alright, next up, the giant mosquito. I'm gonna call you Penitence. And I don't have any money. But I bought both the pets, so now I can see, alright, each round of combat, so that's if I survive a round. Bites enemies for physical damage and then heals you. Or applies poison to a random enemy. Penitence it is. I'm an insectologist. It's what I do. With a ruckus of mumbling, burbling, and grumbling and screeching, a whole crowd of very angry mushrooms storm out of the underbrush and attack you. Geez, what's these guys' deal? Wah-oo-oo? They do not even pause. Oh man. Well, I gotta fight them. I'm not just gonna let them... Oh, that's less than ideal. $17 damage. I can get rid of this guy. Intends to feed itself and his allies, increasing their maximum HP by 4. 9 physical damage on Mosquito. 9 physical damage on Mosquito. I'm going to get rid of you. Alright. Oh my god. The bats. Mushroom cap. 1 mysticality and a mushroom steak increases your muscle by 1 and your maximum HP by 5. That mushroom cap would be good if I didn't already have something that increases. Like if I need to hit a certain mysticality, that's good, but this gives me +2 to weapon attacks. Alright, well I found the compass, so now I can go switch out the compass. Find that old compass you were looking for? I sure did. What do you think? Could use a polish, but it seems to be good in condition. Alright, I'll swap you. Let me get that old Geiger counter back from you too. Thanks. Hey, yep, no problem. Get along now. I got a lot of important nothing to take care of. Alright, cursed compass is now in my possession. I can now go and fix it, and it'll give me something funky. Back to Ocean City, back to Murray's Antiques, into here. Well, I did... Side quest, talk to... Okay, I guess... Talk to Jessica. I got that compass. Oh good, not too much of an ordeal, I hope. Could've been worse, I guess there was a bunch of horrible fairies. What? No, don't tell me. Just uncurse that thing and then get some rest. Okay, I think the next artifact is a book. I'll have the location narrowed down by morning. Sounds good. What's up, Charles? Got something you might find handy. Finally found the time to check out that door behind me, and turns out there was an old bricked up passageway back there. It leads right to Algernon's bar. Well, that's pretty convenient. Thanks, Charles. Hey, don't mention it, kiddo. Hey, it's the groundskeeper from Gotherwaite Park. Ah there, remember me? Why sure I do, bud. You saved my bacon the other day. Ah, don't mention it. How's the park going? Great for now. For now? Yeah, I figured in a couple weeks at least before the problems stack up insurmountably and it's time to go crazy again. Well, good luck. That's a whole lot of things to say, and I don't really want to. I thought I got... Oh, here we go. This morning, a new sculpture was revealed in Gotherwaite Park, donated by Ocean City Controller Margaret. The sculpture, which consists of 5 jagged pointed rocks arranged in a rough circle on small concrete plinths that have been variously described as avant-garde, thrillingly pointy, and fine, I guess. Wait, are you writing this down? Hi, Mom. By interested onlookers. You're starting to enjoy this kind of research. Gain extra XP from learning new things from the newspaper archive. Alright, extra XP is good. Alright, basic skills. Extra XP from gathering would be pretty good. I don't actually get in all that many fights. Why not? I usually find the way around the fights, which is good. Securberus, building and loan. The door to the bank is fastened with 3 locks. That is the maximum possible level of security. What about 4 locks? In 1923, Door lock systems are dismissed as unachievable liberal fantasy. In 1928, not 1943. Where did that come from? Look under the welcome mat. Not a bad idea. If you're going to lift the welcome mat, you'll need to know what you're looking for first. Do I? How much stuff can be under a welcome mat? It's just a key to the banks from Tor. It turns out the security of this place is inconsistent. Use the key. The door's locks are modeled on the monstrous mugs of Greyhound Cerberus, three-headed guardian of the underworld banking sector. Each of the three heads has a name: Phalanx, Mephodon, and Sneaky Pete, and a keyhole deep in its maw. Lock Phalanx. The head of Phalanx lets the key slide in easily enough, but offers up incredible resistance when you try and turn it. Heracles would have had to use up all 12 labors just to get this thing going. That's strange. The key turns over and over in the lock, but nothing happens. Something sneaky Pete about all this. Something sneaky about all this, Pete, alright? Key fits in the hole, alright, but it's a labyrinth in the cylinder. You turn and turn and hear click after click, but nothing results. Alright, well, I have to get my other things a bit higher, but I've unlocked one of the doors. Oh, here's the jewelry store. Oh, I don't have any money. One mysticality. I already have an accessory that gives me mysticality, and one moxie. I already have an accessory that gives me moxie. So I don't actually necessarily need those. Oh, shit. I want to try the vampire boots. That's what. Boots. Vampire boots. I like this. I like this. Walter Wright, the cook who flies around. Alright. Oh, yeah, I need to go... What is on... get some sleep, uncurse the compass, and... Yeah, I'm not gonna figure that out yet. Alright, time to do the Shadow Tainted Compass. I will dare fix the uncursed compass. Gosh, that looks sore. This is madness. That foolhardy coach is gonna kill us all. Is gonna get us all killed. What do you think we ought to do? Let's get out of here, go home, and do things just fine the way they were. Why are we doing this? You mean playing baseball? He looks at you dead in the eye and manages a nervy chuckle. Yeah, that's right, kid. Alright, well, see ya. I'm not gonna say we have to listen to what Coach says until I hear from Coach. I'm disgusted that it's come to this. We all know you're the weak link on the team. Some would say the team accountant shouldn't even be allowed on the field, but let me tell you, did all my years of including you in team lunches and burpees make you into a baseball player? Say, Coach, would you wear that funny looking hat? Gee, Coach, would Mirabelle ever marry me? Oh, shit. Oh, God. I gotta see him coming from... Oh, my God. Oh, no. Oh, my God. How the fuck? What the fuck? Why is the other team getting points when I swing? That's baseball, son. If the other team ever feels physically intimidated, that's an automatic 5-point penalty. Then how am I supposed to win at all? Quick, Evan, get back out there. Don't you know leaving the field and talking to the coach is 10-point penalty? What's with these compasses, coach? My swing won't connect with them. I don't know. It must be overwhelming. All I can tell you is stay calm and remember that in baseball, it's all about what you do hit. Excuse me, coach. I gotta go hit some compasses. Damn. You got this, son. Just remember, there's always other ways to beat their score. Alright. I have to beat their score somehow. Oh! Son, my number one boy, you did it, you son of a gun. You won the whole damn game. Did I really do good, coach? Look, the scoreboard, it's 0 to whole. That's a whole ball game. Gee, coach, you think Maribel will marry me now? There, champ, there'll be time for that right now. You better pucker up, because here comes big old Coach Sniff. What? What the fuck? Upgrade, okay. Gee, Coach, you think Mirabelle will ever marry me? I don't know, Sherlock, but you don't need to call me Coach. We're friends, call me Jessica. Could you call me Coach, though? Hey, Jessica, not to dispute the importance of collecting these weird artifacts or anything, but I'm worried about Uncle Murray. How is this helping find him? Oh, I guess I didn't really explain to that. See, the Detectotron 1000 is new. We only really got it running after Murray disappeared. He was always searching out artifacts in a more hands-on way, researching network and following rumors, that kind of thing. The last artifact he went after, it could be basically anywhere, but the Detectotron only detects the nearest artifact. I see, so you figure if we pick them up in order, eventually we'll get to the one that he was looking for? Right, I wish he'd left a note about where he was going, but I guess he either thought it was too dangerous and didn't want us following, or he'd rushed off all excited like a kid in a toy store. Thanks for that, Murray. Yeah, that tracks. I got attacked by some kind of weird shadow monster. That's sort of crazy abstract nightmare thing. Yeah, you seen him? Nope, never. Murray did, though. He described them to me once. Did he have some kind of ultra-scientific name for them? Yeah, weird shadow monsters. Is there anything I can do about them? Well, here, take this ring. Murray gave it to me and said it could be used to banish them if he ever got attacked by one, but I never have, so you might as well take it. Great, thanks. Did you know this compass is used to be different? What, different how? Like North used to be called West or something. Oh, right, I kind of remember hearing about that. I was only about 3 years old when it happened, though. It seems really disoriented. People can get used to just about anything. Nobody complains anymore about how they stopped putting lard in chewing gum, for instance. I guess so. Alright, well, I got a new uncursed compass. It's just better in every way than the Kohler haversack. Huh. Stilton Splatter's really good, though. It's like my main form of damage right now. So I can't really banish wander and shadow creatures. Just willy-nilly. Charles flags you down. I got some applicants for the new storefront I fixed up. Over there on the other side of the Cold War store. Got a second to pick one? The first applicant is Texas Instruments. Guy from Texas selling musical instruments, I suppose. The second is Advanced Pants. It doesn't say what they plan on selling, but I assume it's pants. The last applicant is Bertram's Bakery. Bert's a buddy of mine from back day. He makes a good loaf. I do need some good pants. My current pants aren't that good. But I don't know what an instrument store would do for me, so I gotta go for that one. Someone has given you a nightstand. There's a briefcase and a note on top of it. Note reads, Sherlock, the quality of your work at the distillery has been noted as excellent. We will contact you in telephonular manner with further opportunities. Yo. Money, money, baby! That's money, baby. Also, from the last fight, I think Arlington is still best, so I did spend a bunch of money, but it's fine. Alright. Well, I might as well go for a dream. Blackston. A bed's floating. Museum of Skulls. Wait a minute. One of these skulls is yours and it's missing its teeth. Give it the ones you're carrying. Put the teeth back in your skull. It tries to thank you, but you have no tongue. I have no tongue. I got no tongue. Strange conversation is taking place here. The woman scowls at you. You better have some good news for me, Noel. Hog futures are up. Everything is just peachy keen, Madam President. Good, the damn project is complete. That isn't what I said. What about the interloper? I'll show you an interloper. And how? Alright. Let's go take a look at the shops. Morning, Sherlock. How are you feeling? Fine, I guess. I've been having weird dreams. Oh, like the one where you're driving a car but in the backseat and you can't reach any of the controls? I can't remember very clearly, but it was weirder than that. I really hate that one. Anyway, I found the next cursed thing. It's a hardcover book about yay big, and it's somewhere on the campus of the Seaside Institute of Technology in Porkham. You ready to go? I haven't even had any coffee yet. I'm sure you'll be able to find coffee when you get there. They've probably invented some kind of high-powered science coffee or something. Alright. Do you have a map of the place? No, but it's a college campus. It can't be that hard to find your way around. College students do it all day. Bus to Porkham leaves at the usual stop. Good luck. Thanks. Wait, no. I wanna... You check the message pad. Call Don to you with phone number. Don Toblerone verbalizing. Hi, Don, it's me. Splendiferous. Kudos on your triumphal completion of my previous assignation. You're welcome. Is that all? In fact, I believe another item of business is to be attended, which I believe suited marvelously to one of your skills. Which one? No, I mean, well, regardlessly, we require that you proceed apace to Crystal Dream Lake, wherein the location purveyor of tools and implements of construction. Say again? We might vernacularize it as a hardware store. Alright, you guys run out of cement or something? We have a necessitude that you perform upon this place of business as we categorize as shakedown. They owe you meat? No, we are merely desirous of that location's commercialist retail emporia. Feel a measure of intimidation. Okay, I can handle that. I don't really want to do it to that guy, but not much else I can do. Texas Instruments. Hi there, I'm Sherlock. Howdy, Sherlock. I'm Tex. Got a matter of portable music instruments perfect for lining up a trip down dusty old trail and whiling away evening at the campfire. Those aren't typical use cases for me, but I get your drip. What have you got? It's all Moxie. It's all Moxie, but it's really good stuff. It's all Moxie ranged weaponry. I don't have a need for that. I have a need for mysticality swords. Alright, well, never mind. Let's go to the hobo camp. Across the street from you, see the guy who sells all those dirty books. Tap the man Alright, I'll buy it. Alright. Heard them all. Be shocked. Okay, that's gonna be a lot of XP to get that skill upgraded. I've got 4 different upgradable skills right now. It's Howie, the hobo you met in the boxcar that other night. Hey there, Howie. How's it going? Well, hey, if it isn't Sherlock, nice to see you again. Looks like that rumor you heard about the hobo camp turned out to be on the level. Oh yeah, the old hobo code is pretty trustworthy as a general rule. You're pretty good in the harmonica, Howie. Thanks, you wanna know my secret? Sure. I've only one hobby and all the time in the world to practice it. Ha! Ha ha! Alright, good to see you, Howie. So I got sleeves armor, and then I think I got, oh, warm hands. Oh, I slept. I don't got my stuff anymore. I can do food and a potion. I'll do this bubbling black sludge for today. How much cold armor was that? I have 3 cold armor. If I can get 2 more, I think I can go do something. Wait, filters, elemental armor, cold. Okay, that's all I've got is the cold armor from heat in my hands. Alright, let's go to the fridge factory and see if I can get over there with 3, or do I need 5? Long before you actually turn the corner, you hear 2 Glocklins playing their high-pitched plinkety glockenspiels extremely loudly. By the time you actually get up to them, well, you're not totally deaf, but you wish you were. Geez, you two, can you tone it down a bit? Ha, tone it down, you say? What about if we up-tone? They start playing even louder. If someone loaded a Tommy gun with pixie dust and shot it through your ears, give them a music lesson. Alright. Let's go over here and see. Okay, I can go over here now. And that means I can fish in this pool of chemicals. Miscellaneous chemicals. Okay, that's pretty good. Insectologist, grab that. Can't do anything with the flower. Refrigerator coil. Alright, let's go back to the hobo camp. They gave me the cold armor. Matic ogre, icker. The hobo you met at the abandoned grocery store is slouching off and generally staring off into space. Hi there, Samuel. How's it going? Doing fine, thanks. Were you able to find any work? That's a shame. Yeah, right. Don't let it get you down. How's the camp treating you? Yeah, it seems nice. Everyone's real friendly. Yeah, that's great. Community's real important. Oh, yeah. Definitely better than standing on an abandoned street corner. Oh, yeah, thanks for that. I suppose there ain't chance of punchline where you suddenly say something really elaborate and completely understandable, is there? Yeah, just checking. Okay, see you later. Hey, don't touch that telephone. Royal use only. Phone isn't actually connected to anything. Don't let it hear you say that. Okay. Well, hey there, friend. How's life treating you? Oh, I'm doing alright. Say, I never got your name. Oh, I'm Obi. Pleased to meet you. Likewise, Obi. I'm Sherlock. How's the camp? Well, it's fine, but most of the fellows here have got all kinds of stories about their travels, and it occurs to me maybe I ain't done enough of that. Feeling a wanderlust? Well, now maybe I ain't put it quite that strong. Let's say a wanderthirst. You want to tag along with me? My weird new job investigating spooky antiques seems to involve a fair amount of travel. Well, now, ain't that a pretty cool cat? It does sound interesting. Alright, I'm in. Wait for me at Algernon's bar. You got it. Alright, I'll see you there. Later, Obi. Wow, you're really going to town on that washboard. Yeah, I love the fast staccato rhythm it makes. It is pretty good. I bet you someday there'll be fancy electrical machines that do that really good. Till then, though. Folks call me Washi, by the way. Hi, Washi. I'm Sherlock. Actually, I got nothing to ask. Sorry about that. No problem here. Hobo Camp Shut-Eye Boxcar. Grub. Hi there, I'm Sherlock. Howdy, they call me 52 Teeth Thompson, or just 52 for sure. Huh, is it because of the 52 white keys on a piano? Nope. Wow, it's lucky that you happened to find a piano for the camp. Oh, I brought this baby with me. On foot? How? Well, it took a few trips. Huh. It's Beanie from the junkyard, happily cooking up a pot of beans. Well, hey there, good to see you again. Good to see you too, Beanie. Good to see you doing good. Making some beans. Cryptography. Really? Oh, shit. Hi there. Oh, hello. You must be new here. I don't think I've seen you around before. Yeah, my name is Sherlock. Pleased to meet you. I'm Letters McCabe. Is there anything I can assist you with? Why do they call you Letters? I'm an expert in microcryptography, aka hobo code. Are you familiar with it? Nope. What's that? It's a system of pictographic elements that can be written unobtrusively on walls or carved into fence posts, etc. They're traditionally used by hobos to leave messages for other hobos, to mark a house wherein occupants are charitable, for instance, or to warn of a vicious guard dog. That sort of thing. I'm working on expanding the system for more general communication purposes. That's pretty interesting. Is there anything else I can assist you with? What's that book you're reading from? It's a hobo code manual. I can teach you the basics if you like. That sure sounds useful. You spend 10 minutes or so going over the basics of a hobo code with letters. He teaches you some of the most common glyphs. If you'd like to know more, just ask any hobos you meet. They're honor bound to assist new learners. That's a hobo code after all. Neat, thanks. Is there anything I can assist you with? Which with all the stuff in this room? Stuff is a little overbroad of a topic for conversation. Feel free to point out any particular objects you want to ask me about, though. I'm always happy to be informative. Okay, is there anything? I'm good. Hey, Letters, what's in this old shoes box? Old shoes, you're welcome to them. Geez, what kind of shoes are these? Hand-me-down boots. They've been passed from hobo to hobo. Probably about 50 pounds of metal reinforcement on them by now. Heavy boots. So those were hobo code, not... Just... Hey, Lars, what's the deal with this? Ham radio. Got it. What's this machine you're working on? It's an old naval radio encryptonograph from the Cola Wars. I'm trying to modify it to work with hobo code. That sounds hard. That sounds hard. Yes, it wasn't designed to handle pictographic writing system, that's for certain, but if I can get it to work, it should be very secure. Interesting. Hey, Letters, what's this contraption? That's just a radio. Oh, right. Where are all these books? Manuals for various types of codes and ciphers. Vignere, Beaufort, Trustees on several variations of columnar transposition on classic Mormon, Jigsaw, German mix-up code, and so on. Interesting. There's a few books on old pictographic languages in there, too. Fascinating stuff. It's all Greek to me. Hey, Letters, what is this thing? It's a teletype machine that we salvaged when they shut down one of the local post office branches for cutbacks. We patched the local telegraph network so we can communicate with some of the other hobo communities.
That's some heavy-duty equipment.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm not at liberty to discuss in detail, you understand, but secure lines of communication are going to be quite important if Johnny's plans are to come to fruition. Well, now I'm intrigued, so you have to talk about it to him himself.
You got a lot of notebooks here, letters.
Yeah, all my notes are on hobo code, more notes on codes and languages in general, as well as my studies on radio, telemetry, telegraphy, and telephony. I think my aunt's recipe book is in there somewhere, too.
Did you write all these in code? I can't make out a single word.
No, that's just my handwriting.
Say, letters, what's with this poster?
Those are some general-purpose hobo code glyphs I'm working on.
That's just a bunch of them that are blacked out, though.
Well, yes, they're still experimental, so I decided it would be wisest to take some precautions.
Alright.
Hello there. Well, hello there, dearie. I don't believe we've been introduced. I'm Veronica.
Hi, I'm Sherlock.
Can I offer you a cup of tea? It's homegrown, so to speak.
You found tea leaves around here?
Just about any leaves can be tea leaves with the right attitude.
I'm fine, thank you, though. I like your hat.
Why, thank you. I grew it myself.
The flowers?
The whole thing. I'm trying to grow some socks as well, but they're much trickier.
I can imagine. Can you teach me any hobo code?
Certainly, dear. In fact, I think I have some notes from when I was learning myself. She rifles through her handbag for a moment and hands you an old sheet of notebook paper with some squiggly glyphs on it.
Thanks.
Alright, so I'll just go talk to all of them and ask them about hobo code. Hello there, you...
Hello there, you must be the Hobo King.
The crown gave it away, I presume?
Yep.
Well, you are absolutely correct. I'm the Hobo King, though to foster a more familiar air, I permit my subjects to call me Johnny.
Nice to meet you, Johnny. I'm Sherlock.
What can I do for you, Sherlock?
I've got a question. Where are you from?
Hoboken.
Of course. The letters you're working on are some kind of secret plan?
Oh, did he?
He wouldn't say what it was, though.
Certainly not. That information is mine alone to divulge.
So, will you divulge?
You are practically a stranger here. I apologize, but I cannot jeopardize operational security.
Shucks.
Can you teach me some hobo code? Ah, yes. According to hobo code, I am, of course, obliged to assist, but first let me test you. Convince me of your worthiness, and I'll grant you a boon. You waggle your finger... blah, 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 blah. You waggle your fingers mystically at the Hobo King. You want to give me a boon. You believe it to be in your best interest. Are you trying to hypnotize me? That won't work. My crown is made of tinfoil.
Oh, darn.
Good effort, though. I don't know how you've got your eyes to go all swirly like that, but it was impressive. I'll grant you the boon anyway.
Great.
King Johnny takes out a small notebook, writes a glyph on it, and hands you a page. What's this? This is the hobo code symbol for boon. One of my favorite jokes. I wish I got to use it more often.
Thanks.
Alright. Okay, I'm treating you. Definitely better than standing up. Yeah, just checking. Do you have any hobo codes to share?
Sure.
He fishes an old story sheet out and draws some very small symbols for you to squint at.
Thanks. See you later.
Alright. I'm gonna just go learn as much hobo code as I can here. Why not? Alright. Let's take a look at my hobo code perk. You are a level 8 student of the hobo code alphabet. Alright, let's go take a look at some hobo code. I think there was some at No House. Join in. Alright, I won't just kill random. Oh. There is nothing here. I think there's some on Plunkett Street, actually. Hey, free bean shooting. I'm just gonna switch back to this. Here we go. The code reads Sandwich, April 18th, 1858. Huh, what's this all about? Well, I can go and I can read it. 1858. A flattened sandwich has been carefully concealed in the folder for that date. So that's what it just said, sandwich. Okay. I got a free sandwich and 10 XP. Alright, well, hobo code's seeming pretty useful. I might as well gather some. Stylish gel. Meat stash, fourth tree to the left of the church, back row. Fourth tree to the left of the church, back row. One. Wait. Left of the church. Old wallet. Maybe there's some meat left. Huh. Inventory. Food it. 97 meat. Damn, that's quite a bit of meat. Hobo to be carrying. I guess that's why they hid it. Alright, here we go. Code says, nice lady, but she only likes salesmen. Alright, well, free 5 XP. Let's just keep looking at all the random hobo code that's on the ground. Oh, wait. Okay, I just kind of went through that without even reading most of it. Here you go. 20 Fiasco's hat. Photography. Games. First aid. I might as well fish. I'm gonna keep fishing. Crusty ring. Uncrust. Snake tooth ring. Huh, I don't apply any poison though. Me when I'm fishing, and or wishing I was fishing. Oh, I caught everything that was here. In the ocean. Bucketed chum. I want all the items. Pod armor, HP, max HP. I'll take that just in case. Inventory. Books. Cooking for health. Read. Alright. New ability, Medical Manchego. I can use that to heal myself for 10 HP. That's better than most things. Step right up, step right up. Test your strength and your agility and your intellect. Every winner gets a prize. Ooh, there, so take a challenge of a lifetime. Only 10 meat. What's the challenge? I like to start off newcomb. Wait, do I not have 10 meat? I have 86 meat. Do I not have... I don't have 3 muscle? Damn. I bet I can fix that, though. There we go. Step right up, step right up. What's the challenge? I like to start up newcomers with something off relatively easy. All you have to do is guess my age. Throw a dart, pop a balloon, and drive a nail into this board with one swing of a hammer. At the same time? That's right. Care to try it? Okay. Spend 10 meat. Swing your arm for the dart and... Well, you look about 38, but pop bang. You reek of cigarette smoke, so I'm gonna say you're 34. Nicely done. Right on the money. Here's your prize. Some fancy new beach shoes. Hooray. Let's try that. Oh god, I should have read more. Alright, well, that's all I'm gonna do for today. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye. I'll see you next time.